Alright, once you're loaded in, we're going to turn to the left. Pick up the rose. Now we're going to follow Mael.
Alright, let's go.
Follow her until she teaches you how to use your grapple.
Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah, been ready.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh?
Now just keep following her until she challenges you to a duel.
Borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Come on, good stuff, speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gone by the time you've arrived. Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
Once the duel begins, it'll be a little tutorial on how to fight.
Alright.
Winning the
I
duel
saw
will
her
give you a color of Lumina.
Oh, the plaza is
Once the
amazing.
duel is over,
Sophie
just
gets
keep
everything
following the
still
path
nice.
until you get to a
Huh?
red and white tree.
Always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
Wait, after the cutscene, go to the right, and there should be some chroma behind the furniture. Now we're going to go towards the left and look for some furniture with some black rocks behind it.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years.
Once you see the crowd, the black rocks are going to be to the left.
I'm not fine.
Examine the furniture,
We can use that.
and you'll find another color of Lumina. Now we're going to go straight and look for a man in a red coat. Here we go. His name is Richard, and he'll give you a uniform to give to his son Jules later on. Now keep going forward and go to this lady in black. Her name is Eloise.
Nothing wrong.
She'll ask you to destroy this balloon in one hit. To do this, you need to max out Gustav's overcharge and use it. Doing so will get you a color of Lumina. Now behind her to the left, there's going to be a double door. Interact with this double door 33 times. I'm not going to show it on the video, but there's two adults doing adult deeds. If you interact with them 33 times, they'll give you a color of Lumina to go away.
It's exciting at first, but now it's awkward. I'll give you this and you leave, okay? Just don't do it together.
There we go. Now we're going to go further down the road and look for Nicholas the painter.
Oh, Luna's paying.
Come on.
He'll ask you to perfect dodge Sophie 3 times. It goes in slow motion, so it should be very easy. And he'll give you a recoat. Now right behind him, there's going to be a trash can. Keep interacting with the trash can until you get a chroma catalyst. Now we're going to go over to the right side over here, up the stairs. And there's going to be some chroma. Now we're going to go back down and straight.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks so cool with us. Silly, huh?
Once you see a large flight of stairs, do not go down the stairs. It will skip to the next scene. Turn to your right. You'll see a stage.
Couldn't do it.
Go by the stage. Now go to the right, and you'll see a mime. Go interact with the mime, and it'll attack you. This is a missable achievement. You must defeat this mime to get an achievement. If you've missed it before, you could start a new game and get it right away. It's right at the beginning, so it's not a big deal. It'll also drop a Lumiere record, which is required for another achievement, but you can also find the record elsewhere. There we go. Now we're going to go to the opposite direction of the statue. And we'll find some chroma. Now we're ready to go down the stairs.
Please. I've always loved the harbor.
Once you go down the stairs, the festival will begin. Once the festival begins, you'll start with 1 festival token. You want to get a total of 3. You're going to go forward
Let's at least check on my own and my apprentices.
and go talk to Antoine over here, and he's going to quiz you. The answer to the first question is 67 years. The answer to the second question is Expedition 0. And the answer to the third question is abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough times. Once you answer the 3 questions, he'll give you a festival token. Now we're going to turn around, and by the ramp is a little boy in red. You're going to talk to him. That's Jules. You're going to give him the uniform that his dad gave us, and he's going to give it back to us. And now we have a new outfit unlocked. Now go down the ramp, look for Mael, and she's going to challenge you to another duel. If you defeat her in the duel, she'll give you the 3rd festival token.
Where am
Once you have your 3 tokens, you're going to go up the ramp and all the way to the back where there's 3 little stands. Talk to Colette on the right, and she'll give you an old key. Talk to Amandine in the middle, and she'll give you a haircut. This is the bun haircut for Gustave. And then talk to Tom on the left, and he'll give you a weird Pictos. Now we're going to go all the way to the side over here and interact with your proteges. Once you interact with them, Emma will show up. Once you're ready to start Act 1, go talk to Emma,
The chief counts? What?
and the prologue will be over. Once you're loaded in, turn backwards and into the water. You'll find 180 chroma in there. Now keep running forward until you run into a tutorial. Complete the tutorial, keep going forward until you find your first enemy. Once he's defeated, keep running forward until you run into Lune. Once you run into Lune, a battle will start immediately afterwards. Once you defeat the enemy, you'll get your first Pictos. Don't forget to equip it. Now run forward until you find the flag. Go forward until you find the next enemy. Once you defeat them, you should get a Lancer Arm weapon for Gustave. Equip it. After the battle, stay to the right, go up the hill.
We can use that.
Now jump down and there should be an enemy in front of you. Once you defeat the enemy and see a house in front of you, turn backwards and to your left and go up the spiraling hill. And you'll find another 180 chroma. Now go forward into the house.
Is that a house?
Turn directly to your right,
Abandoned.
and you'll find the chroma catalyst. Now go up the ramp.
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup
Up the
there.
rope.
Yeah.
Turn to your right and go down the ramp. And you'll find the energy tint shard. Now turn around directly backwards. Don't go up the ramp. Go through this door outside. And you'll find another 360 chroma. Now we can go back into the house, up the ramp.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah.
And down this hill.
Continent.
And there should be a
The
flag in
indigo
front of
tree's
us.
over there.
Rest up and upgrade your attributes. You'll see an enemy to your right. Don't go that way yet. We're going to go left. Towards the right, you're going to have some chroma.
You can use that.
And now stay to the left while still going that way. And you'll find some more
You can
chroma.
use that.
Now go fight the enemy in front of you. Once you defeat him, there should be some more chroma behind him. And next to the chroma is going to be a grapple point. Grapple across and keep going till the end. And you should find another mime. Once you defeat the mime, you should get the baguette, outfit, and haircut. Now turn around and go back to the flag. This is a very good point to save because we're going to save scum to get an achievement. Make sure you use all your attribute points and learn any new skills that you want. Okay, now from the flag, we're going to go straight to the enemy in front of us. Once you defeat him, there should be a color of Lumina behind him.
An advantage.
Turn around behind this little rock, and you'll have a Chroma Catalyst. Now keep following the path until you run into a tutorial to beat flying enemies. Okay, once you defeat the flying enemies, go to your right, and there should be the boss right in front of you.
This one looks dangerous.
So to get the achievement, you want to defeat this boss without getting hit. So if you get hit, I would reload, restart, and try again. So the achievement is to not get hit by a boss and defeat it. You could technically get it from any boss. I like to get it on this guy to get it out of the way. Once he's defeated, you'll get a new Pictos called Augmented Attack. Behind him, you'll find the Chroma Catalyst. Now you're going to go back and look for a rope to climb up. Run straight and jump off the ledge. You'll find a nice chunk of chroma, 720.
This will be useful.
Now go back up and to the left. Just keep going straight until you run into an enemy on your right. Once you defeat him, keep going behind him to find 180 chroma.
Interesting.
Now we can turn around and climb up the mountainside.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69, the climb's expedition.
Let's thank them for that.
And you'll find your first expedition journal. Expedition 81.
Expedition 81.
Now you're going to see a white Nevron and a flag in front of you. Don't worry about the Nevron for now. Heal up and level up. Also, don't forget to equip any new Pictos you have. Once you pass the flag, stay to your right.
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry!
And at the end of the path, you'll find a new Pictos. Dead Energy 2.
We can use that.
Equip that and go back. Now we're going to go the other way. And straight in front of you, you'll find another Pictos. Burning Shots.
Well, that will help.
Now follow the path until you find the little enemy. Defeating them should give you the Lighterim weapon for Lune. You could equip the weapon now. Turn to the right. And you'll find the color of Lumina. Now go forward and you'll see a fork. One that leads downhill and one that leads straight. Go straight. Ignore the bridge. Stay left. And fight the enemy. Once you defeat them, in the back should be a Chroma Catalyst.
This will be useful.
Now go back to the fork. And go downhill and fight the enemy. After you defeat them, under the bridge should be a color of Lumina.
An advantage.
Now go to the next enemy. Once you defeat them, to the back and right should be some barrels. Break it and pick up some resin.
We could light something with this.
Now you'll see another fork, one going uphill and one going to the left. Go left. At the end will be a revived tint shard. Now go back. And up the hill to the flag. Do not walk past the flag or you will begin the boss encounter. Interact with the flag, upgrade your attributes, and then fast travel to the abandoned expeditioner camp. Now we're going to interact with the white Nevron. Once you give him the resin, shoot the lamp on top of his weapon, and he'll give you a healing tint shard. All white Nevrons will eventually give you the option to attack them if you speak to them long enough. If you get to that dialogue option, do not attack any of them. You want to save and help all of them. Now go to the flag and fast travel to the indigo tree, and we're going to go beat the boss. Defeating the boss should get you a cleansing tint. In front of you, you'll see the exit to the world map. We're going to turn around, go to the right, and at the edge over here, you'll find the new Pictos, Empowering Attack. Once you turn around, you'll see a rope to your left. Go down the rope and to the end of the path, and you'll find another color of Lumina. Now go back up the rope and go to the exit. Okay, once we're in the world map, we're going to run straight to the enemies in front of us and fight them.
The message said head north to the weird corals.
I don't know.
Beating them should drop a light rim level 2 for you. And behind them in the barrels, you'll find another color of lumina. Now slightly to your left, you'll see a building and a statue. Run between them, and you'll find another enemy. Once you defeat them, behind them should be more color of lumina.
We can use that.
Now we're going to go back. And to the left, it's going to give you the option to camp. So camp. Take this time to rest and upgrade your attributes. Go to the fire. And write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. Then you could go to sleep. Okay, now keep going forward. There's a little statue thing over here. Interact with it. It'll open up a bridge. Now keep going past the bridge, and to the right, you should see some barrels with the color of lumina inside. Now turn around and go north to the corals. And enter the flying waters. Go forward until you get a cutscene. After the cutscene, go left. And around. And you'll pick up a new Pictos called SOS Shell. Go forward until you see a paint cage. Okay, so at the paint cage, you need to destroy 3 locks. You can see all of them from the paint cage. Turn a little bit to your left. There you go. 2. And 3. Once the paint cage is unlocked, you'll get a chroma elixir. Now go forward. And you'll find 333 chroma. Keep going forward and you'll fight a luster. Once you defeat him, go left. And you'll find the color of lumina. Go a little bit up and go left again. And you'll find another enemy. Behind the enemies will be a marking shots Pictos. Now go straight until you run into another enemy. Okay, in this area, there's going to be 3 enemies. There's going to be one on your left, one in the center, and one to the right. Start by going right and fight the one in the center. Once you defeat them, you'll have a chroma catalyst behind. Now go down to the left and around and fight the enemy on the left. Keep going around until you see an item on the floor. As you get closer to it, the last enemy is going to ambush you from behind, so be ready. There we go. And pick up the chroma catalyst.
Nice.
Now we're going to go straight until we see this building in the middle. Do not go towards the door, stay to the right and go around the building. Behind it will be 665 chroma. Now keep going around and staying to the edge. And on the right, you'll find the flag. Interact with the flag. And then go inside the building. Once inside the building, interact with the flag. Go up the stairs and to the right. Then take a left. And go straight until you see a door that's open on your right. Go into the door and you'll find Mael. Okay, now from here, we're going to turn left.
How did you find me?
Once we find the staircase, we're going to turn right. Go straight.
A message?
And jump through the painting.
Maybe.
In here, we'll find the shape of life.
I don't.
Now we're going to jump out of the painting, go down the stairs. And into the dining room. In here, we're looking for 4 switches. We're going to start with the right. There's a switch on the wall. Go to the back of the room on the right. There's one on the pillar. Go to the left side. It's on the wall. And then this area with the fireplace, it's on the wall over here. Now the bookshelf will move. And And then you could crawl inside. Break the barrels.
Perfect.
And you'll find a record. Now we can leave the manor. As we're leaving, the curator will stop our path and give us a tutorial.
All right.
Once you leave the manor, interact with Noko, trade, and fight him. Once you defeat him, you'll have the option of buying the exposing attack Pictos. You don't have to buy the other stuff, but I am buying it just to buy it because I'm a hoarder. Now you can upgrade your attributes if you want. Now run straight into the cave.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
And on your right, you'll find the
Yes.
Chroma Catalyst.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Keep going forward.
Guess we found 68's boat.
And in this area, there's going to be 3 more enemies.
That
Go forward and engage with the first. Defeating this first enemy should get you a Brularum for Mael. Now to your left, up top, there's an enemy hiding. I don't know if you can see him there. He's about to jump down. Now keep going around the ship, and you'll see the third enemy. If I can hit him. Once you defeat the third enemy, keep going, and you'll see a recoat right over here.
Nice.
Now you want to climb up this. And there will be a grapple point up here. Grapple across. One more time. And around this pillar should be a new Pictos, augmented aim.
Nice.
Now jump down. And go back to where you found the recoat. And go right into here. And you'll find another white Nevron. We're going to jump across these pillars and look for an intact mine.
This will be useful.
There we go. Once we have it, we could jump down. Climb up. And give the intact mine to this white Nevron. Again, do not attack it. And he'll give you a Denerim weapon for Lune. Now go back to where you found the recoat and go the other way. Keep going until you find this enemy.
It's forging something. So they have.
Once you defeat him, behind the anvil should be a Chroma Catalyst.
This will be useful.
Now go straight until you find a flag. Here we go. From the flag, stay to your right. And you'll find the staggering attacks Pictos. Now go to the left. And you'll find 333 chroma. Now go straight until you see 2 enemies smash out of the wall. There we go. Once you fight them, turn to your left. And you'll find the rewarding mark Pictos. Now go straight and stick to the left. And then you should find the enemy. And behind the enemy should be a color of Lumina. Now you could go back and down. And you'll find 665 chroma. Now we're going to go to the right and look for a hole to jump down. Now we're going to go straight, grapple across, and stay to the left. Keep grappling across. Climb up the pillars. Go up the hill.
Nice.
And we'll find the color of Lumina. Now down there is an enemy and a paint cage, so jump down. Fight the enemy. Okay, and now the paint cage should be in front of you. You should be able to see all 3 locks from the paint cage. 1, 2, and 3. Should find the revived tint. Now go back out and climb out of the hole. Okay, now go straight, and on the right hand side should be another journal for Expedition 68. There we go. Now go forward, and at the fork, stay left.
So many. I don't like this. Merde.
Okay, you'll see this big giant. Turn right.
Avoid those at all costs.
Now turn left here. It's a little hidden, so make sure you don't miss it. Climb up the ledge, and you'll find another mine. Once you defeat the mine, you should get a short haircut for Mael. And behind him should be a color of Lumina.
Interesting.
Now go back down. This time stay right and climb up the hill. Go to the flag and use up your attribute points. Now we're going to go back. And stick to the right for another little hidden path. This is an optional boss, but we have to do it to get the achievements. Defeating him should drop the Abyssaram weapon for Gustav, the augmented counter 1 Pictos, and the Bourgoin skin. Now we can turn around and go back to the flag. Okay, and this area is going to be 4 enemies. We're going to go around clockwise. Go left first.
This building has a certain melancholy beauty. A lone outpost of humanity nestled amongst the colonies.
Once you defeat the first enemy, there's going to be a little hill on your right. You're going to go up that. Pick up the color of Lumina. Now jump down and fight the next enemy. Once you defeat him, there's going to be an energy tint behind him. Keep going around. Okay, once you defeat the third enemy, there's going to be a little house over here with a grapple point in the center. Climb up. Grapple across. And engage the last enemy. Once you defeat the last enemy, turn to your right and there's going to be a grapple point. Go across. And pick up a new Pictos, Versatile. Now you can jump down. Go straight until you find the flag. Interact with the flag. Do not rest. I repeat, do not rest. You can upgrade your attributes if you like. Now go back. Keep running clockwise again. On the left side, you should see some climbing holds. Climb up. And fight the next enemy. Once you defeat him, keep going to the left. And you'll find some more grapple points. Go around. And you'll find the Chroma Catalyst. Don't stop. Keep going around, and you'll find more grapple points. And this is going to be a mini-boss. Defeating him will drop the Tropodim weapon for Lune. You'll get an energizing break Pictos behind him when the fight is over. Now go behind him and pick up the energizing break Pictos. Go up the hill and you can grapple back to the beginning. Jump down and go back to the flag. At the flag, rest up. Upgrade your attributes, learn your skills. And equip all your new Pictos. Because we're about to go into a boss fight. I'll go straight into the boss fight. Defeating him will drop a shape of health. Now go straight. And exit to the world map. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Was it too fast paced, too slow paced? Do you guys want to see the fights? I want to make a full guide on this game, so let me know what you guys think. And I hope to see you next time.